Aranuka is an atoll of Kiribati, located just north of the equator, in the Gilbert Islands. It has an area of 11.6 square kilometres and a population of 1,057 in 2010. By local tradition, Aranuka is the central island of the Gilbert group. Geography: Aranuka is an atoll with a triangular shape, predominantly formed by two large islands, Buariki and Takarayang, which is the other inhabited islet that lies 7.68 miles west of mainland Aranuka. Both islets are unusually large for an atoll of this size. These islands are connected by long sand banks on the northern side and an underwater reef crest on the southern side, which also has a wide pass to the lagoon in the center. There is only one road that runs alongside the lagoon side of the island, where villages are located on a network of access and feeder roads running for the main road to other parts of the island. These pathways generally are wide enough to accommodate push bikes and motorbikes, but not big trucks. All villages are located on the lagoon side on both sides of the main road, easily accessed by walking, with bicycles, motorbikes and trucks. Aranuka has a lagoon, but this is not so rich in shellfish. There is a passage into the lagoon, available for the boats in moderate weather, through the middle of the reef on the southwestern side of the atoll. There are several dangerous points in the passage where tidal streams can be very strong. Aranuka is known for its old stand of Rhizophora stylosa mangroves that have grown as tall as coconut trees and are now a breeding site for birds. These mangroves can be found towards the northern end of mainland Aranuka. Villages: the island of Aranuka had only 3 villages since its first establishment. In 1978, Aura village was established with only a few inhabitants, less than 10 houses, making a total of 4 recognized villages now for Aranuka. The current populations of the villages are. History: Aranuka is by tradition the island in the middle of Kiribati and the location for the formation and separation of all the islands of Kiribati, which was first started by the god of our ancestors, Naro. That is why Aranuka was formerly named and known as Aranuka. The middle of it. Thomas Gilbert and John Marshall, sailing in the first fleet vessels Charlotte and Scarborough, were the first Europeans to describe visiting Aranuka in June 1788. At some point between 1860 and the late 1880s, the islands of Aranuka and Curia were conquered by Tenko Ruti, the paramount chief of Abomama. When a former ruler of Curia and Aranuka gave up these 2 islands to King Karotu from Abomama and left for Mayana, another of the Gilbert group, they were then ruled by Tenko Ruti's nephew, Tembinoka. Aranuka post office opened around 1924. Visiting Aranuka. Aranuka is an island of unique natural beauty, with white unspoiled sandy beaches and sparkling blue waters, as well as being the only island in Kiribati to have tall mangrove trees with heights of more than 15 meters. The uninhabited islets of the island also provide the world-class swimming and snorkeling spots for visitors. Aranuka Airport is situated near the northern tip of Buariki, and is served by 2 flights a week from South Tarawa, which also link to Curia. Charter boat services are also available. Accommodation is provided by the Island Council Guest House.